It's your guy Libs back with another one. I swear I can't make this up. Sean Diddy Combs faces new sexual assault allegations. Boy, this one is crazy. Let's get into it. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is investigating new sexual battery allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently serving a federal prison sentence for transportation to engage in prostitution. The new claims stem from a report filed in Florida by a male music producer, Jonathan Hay, regarding incidents in 2020 and 2021. Here are the details of the allegations, right? Music producer Jonathan Hay, who has identified himself as John Doe, plaintiff in a civil lawsuit filed in July 2025, made the new criminal complaint. The allegations, first reported to police in Largo, Florida in September of 2025, include two main incidences. Here's the incidents that he claimed happened in December of 2020. Hay alleges that during a promotional photo shoot in a Los Angeles warehouse, Combs began masturbating while watching pornography, then exposed himself and told Hay to assist Combs, then reportedly threw a semen-stained shirt at him. The graphics on that right there is wild. The graphics on what I just read to you is wild. Basically, you had a photo shoot, whacking off while you're watching porn. You see the guy, you tell him to assist you, and the guy says, hell no, and you finish up anyway. And then you do your business on a t-shirt, and then you throw the t-shirt at him. That's wild. That's really wild. That's like some barbaric jail caveman type ish. This is what Hay alleged happened at the promotional photo shoot in Los Angeles in a warehouse in 2020 in December. That was a while ago, right? Now, the very next year, there's a 2021 incident, right? Now, when I first read this, I was thinking, if Diddy did that in 2020, why would you be around him again in 2021? This is before I got further into the article. You know what I'm saying? Then when I read the article, I said, oh, okay. Now, here's what Hay claims happened in March of 2021. This incident here. Hay claims he was lured to a location in Santa Monica by the son of the late Notorious B.I.G., Christopher C.J. Wallace Jr., and another producer, Willie Mack. There, two men allegedly grabbed him, covered his head, brought him to a room where Combs berated him and then forced him to perform oral sex. That's even wilder to me than the first incident in 2020. Basically, the visual is crazy. Biggie Small's son and another guy put something over his head, kidnapped him, brought him to a room where Combs berated him, and then forced him to perform oral sex. So basically, Diddy's like, got Biggie's son with him, and Biggie's son and another guy is working for Diddy. Diddy like, go get this guy and bring him to me. And they went and got him, brought him to Diddy, and then Diddy forced him to have oral sex. My nigga, listen. There's no way I could think of that someone can force you to have oral sex. Because, I mean, unless they're going down on you and you can't do anything about it. But there's no way that somebody could force you to have oral sex because God gave you teeth. So if your arms are tied up and your feet are tied up and you can't really do anything and someone's forcing you to have oral sex, you still, unless they put a clamp on your mouth, and that's no fun for them. So I just don't see how someone can force you to do that unless you're just not ready to die and you're really afraid of dying and you're a beta male and not an alpha male and you're very afraid of losing your life, because I just can't see me not being willing to lose my life that same day. That's crazy to me. Somebody would have to kill me. You feel me? All right. Now, Hay has provided police with photos and videos he claims corroborate that he was working with Wallace on a music project at the time of the alleged incidents. So basically, this producer was working with Biggie Small's son, I guess trying to build him up as a rapper or some type of musical project at the time of these two incidences in 2020 and 21. Wallace has since filed a defamation lawsuit against Hay, calling the allegations wildly false and defamatory. So Wallace, Biggie's son, I forgot Biggie had a son. I knew Biggie had a daughter, I think, by Faith. You know what I mean? Or was that a son? I don't know. I remember Biggie saying to Tiana, my daughter, if it was up to me, you would be with me, sort of like Daddy Dearest, my vision be the clearest. So I knew he had a daughter named Tiana. I didn't know, I must have forgot that he had a son. But anyway, Biggie's son is calling the allegations wildly false and defamatory. All right. Now this right here is the current status in response of all of this. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department's Special Victims Bureau is in the preliminary stages of investigating the allegations after receiving a copy of the report from the Largo Police Department on November 14th, 2025, a couple days ago. A spokesperson for Combs has stated that he categorically denies as false and defamatory all claims that he sexually abused anyone, and that he looks forward to vindicating himself in court. Combs is currently incarcerated at FCI Fort Dix, a low-security federal prison in New Jersey, serving a 50-month sentence after being convicted in July 2025 on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He faces a number of other civil lawsuits accusing him of various forms of sexual assault and abuse. They painted a picture on Diddy like he's a monster. A monster. Those are some hell of allegations to be saying. Like, I'm going to tell you like this. If Diddy is half of monster that these people say he is, and he beat all of this, they better run it high. That's all I got to say about it, man. What do you think about all of this? Drop it in the comments. I don't even know if I'm going to give you guys another update. Like I said before in the last one, as I get it, I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And we could talk about it. I think it's crazy. I think it's wild. Real wild. Like, I wasn't really paying attention when all of this stuff first started. Like, I'm just looking at it like, that's just Diddy. You know what I'm saying? The parties and all this, that's just Diddy. Like, I wasn't really tapped in. Now that I'm tapped in, he been locked up for some time already. You know what I mean? When it was really crazy, he was still walking around and haven't been arrested. You know what I'm saying? But now he's locked up, and I'm reading this stuff, and it's wild. And I don't really want to give too much of my own opinion. I'm just going to give you what's in the news for everyone to see. You know what I mean? But drop it in the comments. Is it real monsters out there like that? You know what I'm saying? Now that, I reckon it is. Especially when you're filthy, filthy rich. I'm not saying that Diddy's one, but I know a lot of evilness is at the top with all that money. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. It's your guy Libs. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. I do this.